Hello, welcome to part 5. Let's see if we can get to the wild area at least, huh? We just got the wishing stones. We're gonna try to at least make our way back to the town and get a Pokeball, or check our Pokemon. That's gonna be the main goal for this video. So with that, let's see what the command is.
The command, the professor's garden and the lakeside. Before we leave this area and head back toward the train station or the wild area, we need to do a completionist sweep of the professor's property. The hidden loot. Go outside and check the right side and back of Professor Magnolia's house. There is often a hidden item, like a great ball or a TM, tucked away in the plants or near the water's edge. The flower.
Alright, before we go on to the flower packs, let me go ahead and type that one in real quick. Okay. Now, what are you saying? Flower patch?
Patch. There are some flowers near the house where a TM94, false swipe, is sometimes found or given. This is the most important move for a completionist because it leaves wild Pokemon at 1 HP, making them easy to catch.
So let's see if that's what this one is. Nope. It was a great ball. And
The interaction. Speak to everyone inside the house one last time. Sometimes an NPC gives you a held item like a silk scarf or sharp beak. The trainer's log. Inventory update. Key items. Quantity. Purpose. Letter of endorsement 1. Entry to gym challenge. Wishing star 1. Power source for Dynamax. Dynamax band 1. Allows Pokemon to grow huge. Fishing rod 1. Used for splash. Consumables. Pokeballs. 21. Potions. 20. Cash. 29,324 Poké-Dollars. Report back to me. Did you find any items behind or around the professor's house? The next path. Are you heading back toward Route 2, or is there a cinematic transition taking us somewhere else, like the Sleepy Weald or the station? The PC quest. Keep an eye out for the next Rotomi terminal, the PC, so we can finally check the stats on Swiper and Splash. Would you like me to look up exactly where the false swipe TM is located in this version, so we can make our future captures 100% guaranteed?
And yes, that will be the goal for this video. Hopefully we don't have to break it into 3 videos again. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. Let's see what Gemini wants us to do. Are we going to catch some Pokemon? I told him what items we picked up.
Those are some fantastic finds. TM57 Payback is a great strategic move. It deals double damage if the user is hit first, which is perfect for a slower tank like Chomp or Cheeks. And that fresh water is actually a better healing item than a potion, restoring 30 HP instead of 20, so save that for a mid-battle emergency. Now that we have the Whistle ability, we can lure Pokemon that are flying or hiding. The command, the Gemi, Completionist Sweep. Since we are heading back through Route 2 toward Wedgehurst, we should definitely try to catch the few species we missed on the way up. Our goal is a living dex, and we have the balls to do it. The priority target, Yamper. Where? Look in the grass patches closer to the middle of Route 2. Why? Yamper has the ball fetch ability. If you throw a Pokeball and fail the catch, Yamper will go pick it up and give it back to you, if it's not holding an item. This is a must for a completionist run.
I did not know this. I did not use Yamper like that. I did not look into him like that. Oh, wow. I feel like a failure as a trainer now. Jeez. Okay. I guess it's smart to look into the lower, not so meta Pokemon, huh? Oh boy. Um, with that though, I need a drink real quick. I will be right back. I know this is in the middle of a recording and everything, but ooh, I forgot to grab a drink on my setup here. And I wasn't even gone that long. I saw it. I saw it go into the screen, the dark screen, when I came back. That's not bad. Just had to run around real quick and see. Okay, so priority target Yamper in the middle grass. Secondary target Purloin. Ooh, in the same grass where we found Nicket.
The secondary target, purloin. Where? Often found in the same grass where we found Nicket. Strategy. Use the whistle if you see one in the distance to draw it toward you. The movement. Avoid the trainers, they're already defeated, and focus purely on the exclamation point encounters or the overworld sprites we haven't caught yet. The updated trainer's log. Pokemon. Level. HP. Status. Ringo, Grookey, 11. 33/33. Healthy. Burb, Rookity, 10. 29/29. Healthy. Dots, Blipbug, 8. 24/24. Healthy. Baba, Wooloo, 8 and 26/26. Healthy. Chomp, Choodle, 8. 24/24. Healthy. Cheeks, Squavit, 8.
Ooh,
29/29. Healthy. Inventory, Great Ball, 1. New. Pokeballs, 21. Freshwater, 1. New. Potions, 20. The Whistle tutorial. Now that Hop taught you to whistle, press the left stick, L3, to whistle. Use it now. If you see a Rookity flying overhead or a Pokemon hiding in the grass, whistle to get its attention. It will charge at you, saving you from having to chase it down. Report back to me. Did you find a Yamper on the way back? Did you see any other new Pokemon like Purloin or Lotad, if playing Shield, Seedot, if playing Sword? The station. Once you reach Wedgehurst, don't go into the station yet. Tell me if the Pokemon Center PC is finally available. Would you like me to name the Yamper, Sparky, or Bolt, once we catch it, or do you have a better name for our future ball retriever?
well, let's see what you're gonna do with the Lotad. I don't. Yeah, no, we haven't caught one yet. Ooh, sorry for the slurping.
A Lotad. This is a massive find for the Gemi archives. Since you've encountered Lotad, we can confirm you are playing the Shield version, as Seedot appears in Sword. Lotad's final evolution, Ludicolo, is a top-tier water, grass type with the unique ability to dance its way through battles. It is a must-have for a completionist. The command, the Lily capture. Lotad is water, grass, meaning it resists Ringo's grass moves and Chomp's water moves. We need to be careful not to knock it out. The lead, switch to Dots, Blipbug. Reasoning, at level 8, Dots is strong enough to take a hit, but her Struggle Bug is perfect for chipping away health without a one-hit KO. Action, use Struggle Bug. The catch, once its HP is in the yellow or red, throw a Pokeball. Nickname, since it's female, I suggest Lily. The battle log, Dots vs Lotad. Our Pokemon, level, HP, status, Dots, Blipbug, 8. 24/24. Active, Lotad, wild, 6/100%. Healthy, inventory, Pokeballs, 21. Great Ball, 1. Saving this for something harder. Freshwater, 1. Strategic Insight, version exclusives. Finding Lotad confirms our version. This means later on, we should look for Krogunk instead of Scraggy, Galarian Ponyta instead of Farfetch'd, Appleton instead of Flapple. I will keep a special, version exclusive, section in our records to make sure we don't miss any of the Shield-specific teammates. Report back to me. How much damage did Struggle Bug do to Lotad? What move did Lotad use? Watch out for Astonish or Absorb. The capture. Did we get the gotcha on Lily? Once caught, Lily will go to the box. Would you like me to look for a purloin next, or should we continue to Wedgehurst Station to meet Hop?
Alright, move updates. Since you're only giving me 2 turns at a time, right? Yeah. You're saying once it's in yellow or red. Well, I guess it is in yellow. So, I guess let's see. Pokeball. Let's see. We should get it. Like I said, most of the early game catches are guaranteed. Okay, let's see. Hopefully no one gains a level. Yay, no one gained a level. Oops, too far. And go to nickname. Lilly or Lily? Lily. Okay, I did spell it right in the type. Oh, that's right. I can see the summary on the screen. Oops. Oh well. Makes it a little less to type each time. Let's see what we're doing. I like how this one's actually going a little bit faster though. I've actually got the pattern down. I know what I'm doing a little bit now. Come on. Read it.
Welcome to the team, Lily. Catching a version exclusive this early is a huge win for the living decks. Dots is proving to be a fantastic capture specialist with that precise chipping damage, even if she's down to 20/24 HP now. The decision, to crouch or to coach. Since you are already in the swiper patch of grass behind Lass Lauren, you are in a prime spot. My recommendation, yes, stay in the grass for one more encounter. There is one more common Pokemon in this specific patch that we haven't logged yet, Purloin. While it's another dark type like Nickit, having both early on gives us great flexibility for the first few gyms. The strategy, stay crouched. This increases your stealth and allows you to get the jump on Pokemon, potentially getting a struggle turn, a free first move. The target, look for a Purloin, overworld sprite, or wait for an exclamation point in the rustling grass. The safety switch, since Dots is at 20 HP, she is fine to stay in the lead, but if you run into a Yamper, switch to Baba, Wooloo, immediately to avoid accidental knockouts from Struggle Bug's special defense drops. The Gemi Archives, Shield exclusive log. Pokemon, species, gender, level, status, Swiper, Nickit, male 6, boxed, Splash, Magikarp, female, 5, boxed, Lily, Lotad, female 6, boxed. The trainer's log, the Wedgehurst bound, inventory, resources. Current count, Pokeballs 20, Great Ball 1, Potions 20, cash 29,324 Poké-Dollars. Report back to me, the encounter. What did you pull out of the grass this time? Is it the elusive Purloin, or did another Nickit try to jump you? The hidden item check, did you see a tiny glint in the grass near the ledge while you were crouching? The team vibe, Dots is gaining a lot of experience. Do you want her to stay the capture lead, or should we give Cheeks, Squavit, a turn at the front to catch him up to the double-digit levels? Would you like me to look up the hidden ability for Lotad? If Lily has own tempo, she'll be immune to confusion, a lifesaver against certain gym leaders.
Another rookity.
Another Rookidee. While we already have Burb at level 10, catching a second one can be useful, either for different nature, ability combinations, or as a backup. Since you are going for a completionist run, we might as well add this little guy to the archives. However, Ringo is at the front, and at level 11, his branch poke might be too strong for a level 5 bird. We need a softer touch. The command, the capture, swap. Action, switch Ringo out for Cheeks, Squavit. Strategic reasoning, Cheeks is level 8 and uses physical moves. Since Rookidee has decent physical defense, Cheeks is a safer bet for chipping health without a knockout. The move, use tackle. The goal, we want to get him into the yellow. If he's already in the yellow after one hit, go straight for the Pokeball. The battle log, Ringo vs Wild Rookidee. Our Pokemon, level, HP, action, Ringo, Grookey, 11 and 26/33. Switching out, Cheeks, Squavit, 8, 29/29. Coming in, Rookidee, Wild, 5 100%. Waiting, the Collector's Archive update. If we catch this one, let's name him Peep. Current boxed Pokemon, the Gemi Archives, Swiper, Nickit, male, LV6, Splash, Magikarp, female, LV5, Lily, Lotad, female, LV6, Peep, Rookidee, male, LV5, potential. Report back to me. Did the switch go smoothly? How much damage did Cheeks' tackle do to the Rookidee? The capture. Did you secure the catch, or did he break free? Once this encounter is finished, should we finally break out of the swiper patch and make a run for Wedgehurst Station, or are you still hunting for that purloin? Next step, I'll keep a tally of our total species caught. We're currently at 7 unique species: Grookey, Rookidy, Squavit, Blipbug, Wooloo, Chootle, Nicket, Magikarp, Lotad. Wait, that's 9. We are moving fast. Would you like me to generate a full Galar Dex progress report for your next post?
I'm going to get him in the yellow. If he's already in the yellow after one hit, go straight for the Pokeball. Nope, he's still just in the green. So we'll leave turn 3 up to you. Let's see what you do.
Cheeks is taking the hits like a champ. That peck did a decent chunk of damage, 6 hydrogen phosphide, and with Leer lowering our defense, the next peck could hurt even more. However, Rookidy is at approximately 55% hydrogen phosphide, which is the perfect safe zone for a capture attempt. The command, the peep pinch. Action, throw a Pokeball. Strategic reasoning, we shouldn't attack again. With the Leer debuff on us and another hit likely dropping Rookidy into the danger zone of accidental knockouts, it's better to rely on the high catch rate of a level 5 bird. Health check. Cheeks is currently at 23/29 HP. If the ball fails, we'll evaluate if we need to switch or throw again, but for now, let's go for the snag. The battle log. Cheeks versus Wild Rookidy. Our Pokemon. Level. HP. Condition. Action. Cheeks, Squavit, 8 and 23/29. -1 defense. Throwing Pokeball. Rookidy, Wild, 5. Approximately 55%. Healthy. Waiting. The Gemi party summary. While the ball is shaking, let's look at our team's growth. We are becoming quite top-heavy with Ringo and Burb, but the support squad is all comfortably at level 8. Ringo, Grookey, LV 11. Burb, Rookidy, LV 10. Baba, Wooloo, LV 8. Chomp, Chootle, LV 8. Dots, Blipbug, LV 8. Cheeks, Squavit, LV 8. Report back to me. The catch. Did Peep stay in the ball? The XP. How much experience did the team gain from the capture? The box access quest. We are officially out of excuses. Let's head back to Wedgehurst. Is there anything else on the path you want to check, or are we going straight to the Pokemon Center to finally unlock the Gemi archives? Would you like me to prioritize finding a Pokemon Center so we can check the natures of all 4 box Pokemon, Swiper, Splash, Lily, and Peep, at once? Next step. Once we hit that PC, I'll generate a full scout report for your viewers, ranking our boxed Pokemon based on their potential for the mid-game.
I know what he just said there, but with the catch, it could be a little different. Who knows? Especially since we didn't take much damage, we still have a very healthy team. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and put that part in there too real quick. My resource management is your resource management. You're the one making the decisions.
Congratulations on catching Peep. That's another solid addition to the Gemi archives. Your team is growing quickly, and your resource management is excellent. Since you've cleared the major hurdles on Route 2 and your team is sitting at high health, you have a classic trainer's dilemma. Option 1. The Wedgehurst Sprint, recommended. Head straight to the Wedgehurst Pokemon Center. The archives unlock. Once you access the PC terminal, Rotomi, you can finally see the natures and abilities for Swiper, Splash, Lily, and Peep. This is the most rewarding moment for a completionist. The station meetup. Hop is already waiting at the station, and going there triggers the next phase of the story, getting the camping gear and heading to the wild area. Resource refresh. You can sell any junk items and restock on Pokeballs for the massive variety of Pokemon waiting in the wild area. Option 2. The Completionist Hunt. Stay on Route 2 for just a bit longer to find Purloin or Yamper. The risk. While your team is healthy, you might burn through more Pokeballs before reaching a shop. The reward. You'll enter the wild area with a perfectly complete early game Pokedex. The Gemi party status. Pokemon. Level. HP. Condition. New info. Ringo 11. 33/33. Healthy. Lead. Burb 10. 29/29. Healthy.
Keeps doing that.
Powerhouse. Baba 8 and 26/26. Healthy. Learned Copycat. Chomp 8. 24/24. Healthy. Heavy Hitter. Dots 8. 20/24. Slightly bruised.
That's right, we got
Capture Specialist. Cheeks 8 and 23/29.
Peep.
-1 defense. Durable tank. Strategic insight. The nature check. When we finally hit that PC, we'll be looking for specific high-tier natures. For example, Splash, Magikarp. We want Adamant plus attack, SP. Atik, or Jolly, plus speed, SP. Atik. Swiper, Nickit. We want Timid, plus speed, attack, or Modest, plus SP. Atik, attack. Which path are you taking, trainer? Are we making the run for the Wedgehurst PC, or are you going back into the tall grass for one last hunt? Next step. Once we reach Wedgehurst, I'll show you how to check the summary screen to find those red and blue stat markers that tell us exactly how their natures are affecting their growth. Wedgehurst Pokemon Center Guide. This video walkthrough covers Wedgehurst, including the Pokemon Center and Research Lab, which will help you navigate the town's key features.
Oh, well, okay. Well, while I was waiting there. Well, that'll give us a second Nickit. That way we can have that line complete also. Yeah, the Pokemon keep coming. Yeah, they do. It's almost bad.
The wild Pokemon just keep coming. This is a level 5 female Nicket. Since we already have Swiper in the boxes, this is another opportunity to check for better stats or a different ability once we hit the PC. Since Ringo is back in the lead at level 11, we have to be extremely careful. Even a non-stab move might be too much for a level 5 fox. The command, the soft touch takedown. Action, switch Ringo out and bring in Baba, Wooloo. Strategic reasoning. Baba is level 8 and her tackle is a perfect mid-range move. She's also very bulky, so she can take whatever the Nicket throws at her while we prepare the capture. The move, use tackle. Goal, get the health bar into the yellow. If one tackle does more than 50%, we stop and throw the ball immediately. The battle log, Ringo versus Wild Nicket. Our Pokemon, level, HP, action, Ringo, Grookey, 11. 33/33. Switching out, Baba, Wooloo, 8 and 26/26. Coming in, Nicket, Wild, 5 100%. Waiting, the Gemi collection tally. We are quickly building a fox den in the boxes. Nickname, species, gender, level, status, Swiper, Nicket, male 6, boxed, unnamed, Nicket, female, 5, in battle. Report back to me. Did the switch go smoothly, and did Nicket land a hit on Baba? How much damage did Baba's tackle do? The catch. Did you secure this second Nicket, or are we going to let this one go to save Pokeballs? Once this is settled, I really recommend we sprint for Wedgehurst. I'm dying to see if Swiper or this new Nicket has the better nature for our team. Would you like me to help you compare their stats once we reach the PC?
Alright, we didn't do enough to drop it into yellow, so what are we going to do then?
That Nicket is playing it very safe with low damage moves. Baba is sitting pretty at 23/26 HP, and the Wild Nicket is at roughly 60% health. Since 40% damage from a single tackle means another hit might knock it out, if it rolls high on damage, we have reached the safe throw threshold. The command, secure the fox. Action, throw a Pokeball. Strategic reasoning. We have 20 Pokeballs left. At approximately 60% hydrogen phosphide, a level 5 Nicket has an incredibly high catch rate. It's not worth risking another tackle that might crit and ruin the catch. The goal, capture this female Nicket so we can compare her to Swiper once we hit the PC. Nickname suggestion, Vixen. The battle log, Baba vs Wild Nicket. Our Pokemon, level, HP, action, status, Baba, Wooloo, 8 and 23/26. Throwing ball, healthy, Nicket, Wild, 5. Approximately 60%. Waiting, yellow HP. The road to Wedgehurst, final call. After this capture, or if she breaks out and you decide to flee, we are officially at the end of the Route 2, completionist grind. The Wedgehurst priority list, healing. Visit the Pokemon Center to top off the squad. The archives, access the Rotomi Terminal, PC. Nature comparison. I've prepared a quick reference for what we are looking for. Pokemon. Ideal, green, stat, buffed, worsted, blue, stat, nerfed, Nicket. Speed or SP, Atik, attack, Magikarp, attack or speed, SP, Atik, Lotad, SP, Atik or SP, def, attack, report back to me. The catch, did Vixen join the collection? The XP, give me the final XP breakdown for the team. The arrival, are you standing in front of the Wedgehurst Pokemon Center yet? Once we are at the PC, would you like me to walk you through how to judge their stats, if we have the function, or should we just focus on the natures for now?
said to Vixen. That's right. Come on. 3 times?
Vixen is officially in the archives. That brings our collection of boxed Pokemon to a solid 5. Swiper, Splash, Lily, Peep, and Vixen. Your team is indeed very healthy, and while it's tempting to keep the shiny hunting or crouching energy going as your thought partner, I'm going to recommend a strategic pivot. The verdict: time to move out. I suggest we stop the encounters here and head straight to Wedgehurst. Here is why: diminishing returns. We have caught almost every species available in this specific patch of grass. Every new encounter now is likely a duplicate, like another Nickit or Rookity, which uses up Pokeballs and doesn't add much to our living deck's progress. The archives tease. We are sitting on 5 mystery Pokemon. Knowing if Splash has an adamant nature or if Lily has her hidden ability is the next big milestone. The wild area awaits. Once we meet Hop at the station, we unlock the wild area. The variety of Pokemon there is staggering compared to Route 2. We want to save our 19 remaining Pokeballs for the rare species waiting for us there. The Gemi party status, final Route 2 check, Pokemon. Level, HP, condition, next step, Ringo, Grookey, 11. 33/33, healthy, move to Wedgehurst, Burb, Rookity, 10. 29/29, healthy, powerhouse, Dots, Blipbug, 8. 20/24, healthy, capture specialist, Baba, Wooloo, 8 and 23/26, healthy, new tank, Chomp, Choodle, 8. 24/24, healthy, heavy hitter, Cheeks, Squavit, 8 and 23/29, healthy, durable, the completionist log, boxed Pokemon, slot, nickname, species, gender, level 1, Swiper, Nickit, male 6, 2, Splash, Magikarp, female, 5, 3, Lily, Lotad, female 6, 4, Peep, Rookity, male, 5, 5, Vixen, Nickit, female, 5. The command, the sprint to Wedgehurst. Action, step out of the grass and follow the path south. The whistle, use your new whistle skill one last time if you see a Yamper, the yellow dog, on the way out. If not, don't sweat it. The destination, go directly to the Wedgehurst Pokemon Center, the building with the red roof. Report back to me. Did you make it to the Wedgehurst Pokemon Center safely? The big reveal. Access the Rotomi Terminal, PC, inside. Give me the natures and abilities for our 5 boxed friends. The starter check. While you're at the PC, double check Ringo's nature as well. Being modest means his special attack is higher, but his physical branch poke might be slightly weaker than usual. Would you like me to create a comparison chart for Swiper versus Vixen once you have their stats, so we can decide which Nickit is our true, main, dark type?
Now, let's see how we're going to catch this Nickit. Yamper. I'm even looking up there.
The Yamper appearance is a stroke of luck. As I mentioned before, this is arguably the most important utility Pokemon for a completionist. Its ability Ball Fetch is a game changer for our inventory management. The command, the Ball Retriever, Snag. Since Yamper is level 8, he's on par with the lower half of our team. We need to be careful. Ringo at level 11 is too risky here. The action. Switch to Cheeks, Squavet. Reasoning. Cheeks is level 8. His tackle will do steady, predictable damage. The strategy. Use tackle. Yamper has decent physical bulk, so one hit should put him in the yellow. The catch. As soon as he's in the yellow, throw a Pokeball. Nickname suggestion, Fetch, or Bolt. The battle log. Ringo vs Wild Yamper. Our Pokemon. Level. HP. Action. Ringo, Grookey, 11. 33/33. Switching out. Cheeks, Squavet, 8 and 23/29. Coming in. Yamper, Wild, 8 100%. Waiting. Why we need this Yamper, the ball fetch perk. If Yamper is the first Pokemon in your party and is not holding an item, he will automatically pick up the first Pokeball that fails to catch a Pokemon in a battle. This turns every missed throw into a free retry. Report back to me. Did the switch to Cheeks go okay? Yamper might use Nuzzle, which will paralyze us. Be ready for that. How much damage did Tackle do? The catch. Did Fetch join the squad? Once he's caught, we are officially done with Route 2. Are you ready to head into the Wedgehurst Pokemon Center and finally give me those nature, ability stats for our 6-boxed Pokemon? Would you like me to prioritize putting Fetch at the front of the party once we leave the Pokemon Center so we can start saving money on Pokeballs immediately?
That was not a very good hit. That was not a very good switch there, Gemini. Let's see what we're going to do to fix this.
Yamper is showing off that high base speed. Even at level 8, he's outpacing Cheeks and chipping away with Tackle. Since our Squavet is now at 13/29 HP, after taking 10 damage and having 23/29 previously, we need to be careful not to let Cheeks faint, but we also need more damage on Yamper to secure the catch. The command, the sturdy takedown. The switch. Switch Cheeks out for Baba, Wooloo. Reasoning. Cheeks is getting a bit low. Baba is level 8, has high defense, and her tackle should deal roughly the same damage but with a much safer HP cushion. The strategy. Use tackle one more time with Baba. Calculation. Since Cheeks only did 15%, we need about 2 or 3 more hits to get Yamper into the yellow-red zone. The alert. If Yamper uses Nuzzle, he will paralyze us. This will cut our speed and occasionally prevent us from moving. Don't worry. We'll heal it at the Pokemon Center in a moment. The battle log. Cheeks vs Wild Yamper. Our Pokemon. Level. HP. Action. Cheeks, Squavet, 8. 13/29. Switching out. Baba, Wooloo, 8 and 23/26. Coming in. Yamper, Wild, 8. Approximately 85%. Waiting. The Gemi Collector's Inventory. We are about to add a major utility player to the archives. Here is the current count of our future Gemi Archives members. Nickname. Species. Goal. Swiper. Nickit. Early Dark Coverage. Splash. Magikarp. Late Game Powerhouse. Lily. Lotad. Version Exclusive Special Wall. Peep. Rukadi. Backup Physical Wall. Vixen. Nickit. Potential Support. Fetch. Yamper. Inventory Management. Report back to me. Did the switch to Baba go smoothly? How much damage did Baba's tackle do compared to Cheeks? The status. Did Yamper paralyze you with Nuzzle yet? Once Yamper is in the ball, we are going straight to the Wedgehurst Pokemon Center. Would you like me to walk you through how to use the box link feature once we get it, so you can swap Pokemon anywhere without needing a PC?
Mm. Yeah, the Yamper's gonna kick a butt, huh? Let's not get taken down by a Yamper here.
That Yamper is playing tactically. By using Nuzzle to paralyze us and Tail Whip to lower our defense, he's trying to make Baba vulnerable. Since we are paralyzed, we have a 25% chance of being fully paralyzed, failing to move, every turn, and our speed is cut in half. The command, end the chase. We aren't going to play his game anymore. We have plenty of Pokeballs and Yamper's catch rate is generous even at high HP. Action. Throw a Pokeball. Strategic reasoning. Between the paralysis making us miss and the tail whip making us take more damage, staying in a battle of attrition is a waste of resources. Throwing the ball now is the safest move. Nickname, Fetch. The battle log, Baba vs Wild Yamper. Our Pokemon, level, HP, status, action, Baba, Wooloo, 8 and 23/26. Paralyzed, -1 death.
Some levels.
Throwing Pokeball,
Yep.
Yamper, Wild, 8. Approximately 85%. Healthy. Waiting, the post-battle, sprint, plan. Once Fetch is caught, the team is officially in maintenance mode. We have 2 bruised Pokemon, Cheeks and Baba, and 1 paralyzed member, Baba. Wedgehurst checklist, immediate, the red roof, enter the Pokemon Center. The nurse, talk to Nurse Joy to restore the team to 100%. The PC, Rotomi, this is the moment we've been waiting for. I need the following from the PC, summary, screens, Swiper, Nickit, nature and ability. Vixen, Nickit, nature and ability. Splash, Magikarp, nature. Lily, Lotad, nature and ability. Fetch, Yamper, nature and ability. Hoping for ball fetch, Peep, Rookidee, nature and ability. Report back to me. The catch, did the Pokeball click? Did Fetch join the archives? XP update, did that final encounter push anyone else toward a level up? The archives, give me those natures and abilities. I am ready to analyze our bench and see if any of them should replace our current party members. Would you like me to explain how natures work, the red and blue text, while you're looking at the summary screens?
Mm. Mm. Alright, now this is where it's gonna get fun on me. And I can't really go any further than that until we do that. So, let's see.
What a catch! Fetch, Yamper, is officially ours, and the experience gained from that battle was massive. Ringo and Burb are pulling further ahead, both now sitting at level 11 and 12 respectively. Now, we have our first real move set dilemma. The move choice: Ringo's Razor Leaf. Razor Leaf is a classic grass-type physical move with a high critical hit ratio. At this stage of the game, it is strictly better than Branch Poke because it has higher base power and that extra crit chance. Ringo's current moveset: Scratch, Normal, Growl, Status, Taunt, Status, Branch Poke, Grass. The recommendation: forget Branch Poke. Why? Branch Poke is a 40 power grass move. Razor Leaf is a 55 power grass move. Since they are both physical moves and the same type, Razor Leaf is a direct upgrade. You don't need two grass attacking moves this early. The Gemi party status, ready for Wedgehurst, Pokemon. Level, HP, status. New changes: Ringo, Grookey, 12. 35 35ths. Healthy. Razor Leaf learned. Burb, Rookity, 11. 31 31sts. Healthy. Level up. Dots, Blipbug, 8. 20 24ths. Healthy. Support: Baba, Wooloo, 8 and 23 26ths. Paralyzed. Needs healing: Chomp, Choodle, 8. 24 24ths. Healthy. Heavy hitter: Cheeks, Squavit, 8. 13 29ths. Weak. Needs healing. The next step: the Wedgehurst Pokemon Center. Now that we've cleared the tall grass, head straight to the Pokemon Center in Wedgehurst. Heal up. Talk to Nurse Joy. The big reveal: go to the PC, Rotomi Terminal, on the right side of the counter. I am ready to record the Gemi Archives data. Please provide the natures and abilities for our box team. Nickname: Species: Nature, Ability, Swiper, Nickit, Splash, Magikarp, Swift Swim, Standard, Lily, Lotad, Peep, Rookity, Vixen, Nickit, Fetch, Yamper. Report back to me. Did you teach Ringo Razor Leaf over Branch Poke? Once you access the PC, what are the natures and abilities of our 6-boxed Pokemon? Bonus: check Ringo's nature as well. It will be highlighted in red, increased stat, and blue, decreased stat, on his second summary page. Would you like me to tell you which of these boxed Pokemon has the best competitive potential once we see their natures?
And what do we name the Emperor? Tit. My bad. Fetch. Okay. That's so fetch. And okay, yeah. All right, let's make sure we're doing what we're doing here. Give him the last stats upgrades.
That is a perfect stopping point for Route 2. Cheeks hitting level 9 is a great bonus, and Ringo upgrading to Razor Leaf makes him a certified powerhouse heading into the mid-game. The command, the Wedgehurst sprint. Yes, head straight to the Pokemon Center. Avoid the grass patches by staying on the dirt path. Since you've already defeated the trainers on this road, it should be a clear run back to town. Enter Wedgehurst. Head south until the music changes and the buildings appear. The red roof. Look for the building with the glowing red sign. That's the Pokemon Center. Restore the team. Talk to Nurse Joy immediately to fix Baba's paralysis and restore Cheek's HP. Access the PC. Go to the terminal on the right. The Gemi Archives entry form. Once you click check boxes on the PC, I am ready to log the data. This information is vital for our stream and chat log. Please provide the following for the box squad. Name. Species. Nature. Red, blue stats. Ability. Swiper. Nickit. Vixen. Nickit. Splash. Magikarp. Swift Swim. Lily. Lotad. Peep. Rookity. Fetch. Yamper. Strategic Insight. The red and blue. Secret. When you look at their stats, look for the colored text. Red text. The stat is boosted by 10%. Blue text. The stat is reduced by 10%. No color. It's a neutral nature. No change. Report back to me once you have the data from the PC. After we analyze the squad, would you like me to help you decide if we should swap anyone from the main party for these new recruits? Next step, I'll update the master list of items picked up and Pokemon caught to reflect our massive Route 2 haul. We've done incredibly well so far. Ready when you are.
If Hop will let me go to the Pokemon Center first. Okay, cool. So, let's heal the team. Check boxes. Yep. Alright, so we have 6 to check and 6 to type. This is going to be fun. Oh, lots of typing here. This is going to take up the last half hour, I'm sure. Well, we at least made it back to our Pokemon Center, which was the goal of the video, right? Yay! Now let's get all the information put in. Swiper, impish nature. You know what? I'm not going to put the PPs in there since they're already in the boxes. Oh, this ain't going to take that long, I guess. Mm. And finally, fetch. Oops. And then Swiper was the first, correct? Yes, okay. And while I'm doing this, let me go ahead back out of this real quick. And bag update. All right. All right, yeah, that took about 15 minutes to type all that crap in. There. So yeah, we'll go ahead and make the party changes and end this video here. And then, well, no, yeah, because I don't think there's any like battles or anything. So we'll go ahead and make the party changes and then get the final items that we need to get being right in front of the wild zone and then end this video.
The Gemi archives are officially online. That revive find was a clutch pickup. Those are expensive and rare this early in the game. Now that we have the data, we can see some very interesting potential in our bench. The Gemi archives, stat analysis. Pokemon, nature, key takeaway, verdict, swiper, nicket, impish. Plus def, SP. Atik, unburden is great if he loses a held item. Better bulk, weaker special hits. Splash, Magikarp, modest. Worst possible nature, plus SP. Atik, attack. Gyarados needs attack. Keep as a trophy for now. Lily, Lotad, bashful. Neutral, no buffs, no nerfs. Solid, reliable utility. Peep, Rukidi, adamant. God tier, plus attack, SP. Atik. This bird will hit significantly harder than Burb. Vixen, Nicket, adamant. Plus attack, SP. Atik. Thievul is a special attacker, so this actually hurts her long term. Fetch,
Oh,
Yamper, rash. Plus SP. Atik. SP. Def. Ball fetch secured. High special damage, but a bit glassy on the special side. The proposed Wild Area Expedition Team. The wild area is unpredictable. We need a mix of power, utility, and inventory management. Here is my suggested swap out. Ringo, Grookey, lead, our highest level and heavy hitter. Peep, Rukidi, swap in for Burb. Even though Peep is lower level, 5 vs 11, an adamant nature is too good to pass up. We should train Peep to be our primary Corviknight. Fetch, Yamper, swap in for Dots. Ball fetch is mandatory for the wild area so we don't waste money on failed catches. Chomp, Choodle, keep. Great physical bulk and bite is essential. Lily, Lotad, swap in for Cheeks. We need her grass, water coverage for the variety of types in the wild area. Baba, Wooloo, keep. Her copycat and run away, if she has it, or general tankiness make her a safe switch in. The updated trainer's log. Items picked up. Revive, found near Wedgehurst, TM57 payback. Fresh water, Great Ball, new Pokemon caught, Lily, Lotad, Peep, Rukidi, Vixen, Nicket, Fetch, Yamper. The next step, the station gate. Before we leave for the station, we need to deposit our B team into the boxes. Current boxed, Swiper, Vixen, Splash, Burb, retired, Dots, retired, Cheeks, retired. Ready to move? Once the party is set, head to the Wedgehurst station to meet Hop and the professor's assistant. Would you like me to double-check the ability for Lily and Peep to see if they have any hidden competitive perks before we commit to this new lineup?
nope, that decision would have been up to you. You should have done that already. But with a little bit of a weaker team, at least we are keeping our starter. At least we didn't box our starter yet, which is good. And kind of surprising at the same time. And another surprising thing is, can we buy any Pokeballs yet? Yes. I'm surprised he didn't have us buy any Pokeballs. Especially when we're already at 7. Well, I guess we're already at 17, so it doesn't matter. Potions, we're at 20. And as for me, when I do a playthrough, I like to get like 5 of each of them as soon as possible just to have them on hand. You never know when the status effects are going to hit you. And it's always and it's always better to have and not need than need and not have, correct? Anyways, let's go ahead and finish up these last few minutes here by getting out to the station, doing all these cut throughs, and getting the mobile box. Yep. Yeah, I'm so glad TMs are reusable and HMs aren't a thing in this one. That was so annoying, only having one-time use move teachings. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, come on. What's going on? No, what happened? Um, Major technical difficulties. Um, there we go. I just had to unplug and plug it back in. That's not good. Well, I guess it's time to restart the computer too. Let's go out here. Let's talk to Sonia. Get the mobile box. Get the first look at the wild area with all the portals coming out. And actually, we will stop here. Yeah, we'll stop here. Oh, which one is this? What station is this? Meetup spot? Wild area station. Yeah. And back at the save screen to end here. We'll let him talk the beginning part.
This is it, the moment the game truly opens up. Getting TM40 Swift is a nice bonus, a move that never misses, and the camping gear means we can now heal and play with our team anywhere in the field. The Wooloo on the tracks is a classic Galar roadblock, forcing us into the wild area. This is a massive, open-world zone where the Pokémon levels can vary wildly. Some might be level 10, while others, like the Wandering Onyx, could be level 26 plus and will easily wipe our team if we aren't careful. The Gemi Wild Area Expedition Team. Based on our previous discussion, here is our current active party as we step into the wild area. Slot. Pokemon. Level. Roll 1. Fetch. Yamper. 8. Lead. Ball Retriever. Save money on failed catches. 2. Ringo. Grookey. 12. The Closer. Level lead with Razor Leaf. 3. Peep. Rookity. 5. The Prodigy. Adamant Nature. Needs XP. 4. Lily. Lotad. 6. The Utility. Water. Grass Coverage. 5. Chomp. Choodle. 8. The Tank. Strong Physical Defense. 6. Baba. Wooloo. 8. The Pivot. High HP and Defense.
Alright, and the command is where we will stop. We will start with the command on the next video. As for now, I just set the team in the order that he wanted. Let's go ahead and drop another save real quick to make sure it's good. Saved. And we will end this video here. See you in the next one, guys.